Morning.
Morning.
You all right? Shush,
Yeah,
boys. Shush. Yeah, good. Good. Oh, it looks nice over there. It's windy here.
Freezing though.
It's just windy. It's cold outside, so I've
Yeah.
decided to carry on doing it inside.
Yeah,
Were
it's
you
cold.
lighting a barbecue? Oh no, it's taking pictures of a dog.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Morning.
How's it going?
Cold.
Just chatting away to you two, and Sam muted it. And switched the screen off, and I was sat over there going, "Hi, Mum. How's it going? All right, Greg. How's it going? Yeah, it's cold." He was here just going. I just don't have any time for that kind of behaviour. Do you know what I mean? I just don't need activity in my life.
What equipment do we need?
A dumbbell / kettlebell.
A dumbbell or a kettlebell. That's it, really. A mat, a lay-down mat.
And a good attitude.
And I can do attitude, Greg. Indeed. Oh, away from me.
Better attitude than Shelley's this morning, eh?
I can't move 1 inch to the left. And he's like, it's really hurting me.
Is it in the middle of the screen? Is it annoying?
No, it's because you just keep touching me and I'm getting annoyed. Not needing it much.
Check a whoop.
Oh.
Yeah, it's absolutely freezing. This morning, I had to scrape frost off the windscreen.
Oh.
Oh. It's quite hot here.
Granted, I did leave the house at like 6:40. You know, it's early that. The sun does not have its hat on at that time.
Negative.
Check them.
Negative. How are we all feeling anyway? All right?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Bodies all using that. How are you feeling today, Kaz?
Yeah, good. I got loads done yesterday. Loads of drawers. All the drawers and all the cupboards in the house are done.
Nice.
Exactly.
Mum,
Yes.
you know the average minute steak that you might cook for breakfast?
Yeah.
Would that be about 100 grams or more or less?
Well, they're very thin, which is why you can cook them in a minute.
Yeah.
So I would say it was less than 100 grams, probably. Just though.
How long does it take to cook them?
I'm not quite sure, about half an hour. A minute steak. What do you think?
No, it's just like that. See? No,
You're just such a knob today. A knob today.
morning time.
I sorted my jewellery box out yesterday.
Nice one.
She's got something else to say. Look at her face. She's got something else to say. There's a punchline to this.
Oh, I've put bits of jewellery in little bags for you all for when I die.
Oh, brilliant.
Thanks, Kaz.
Sharpie.
No, it's all labelled, so there's no arguments.
Are you expecting a bus to plough through you? You sorted your will the other day as well.
I know, you just never know. You just never know what's going to happen.
4 weeks of quarantine does.
Yeah, you're not feeling your best, love.
I'm feeling very well, but do you know, you just have to get your house in order now and again.
And deodorant on. Either you can do your will or put your deodorant on.
This is deep for 10 a.m.
No.
It's funny on YouTube. You know.
Yes, it's
I will do my will and Sam will get my PlayStation. That's all I own.
Hi, Mel. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Nikki.
Hi.
Welcome to the... Right, listen, just so you all know, pre-warning, Sam's on one. I'm really on one today, so... At one point, I might throw some punches, but don't worry. So far, 2 of you could probably arrest me for GBH, but we're all good. Yeah, listen. Social distancing means you can't be within 2 meters of someone. How are you going to arrest someone?
Oh, yeah.
Taser. You could just taser them.
Taser them. Jesus.
Bow and arrow.
You're going to have to start lassoing criminals.
Sorry, mate. Shoplifting, sorry, bro.
Bloody Wild West.
Put down the money, or I'm going to have to blow you right in the knee. Tragedy Wisey.
Hi.
Hi, Rosh.
You just want to watch us.
Week 4 of quarantine. So far, I've baked a banana loaf, a lemon drizzle, and a carrot cake.
Class.
That's good.
I never baked before, so yeah, it's quite good.
I've only ever baked the cheesecake, so that's good, Shelley.
Oh, I can't make a cheesecake. I couldn't eat a cheesecake. So I'm not gonna
Oreo cheesecake's easy.
Is it?
Yeah, really easy. If I could get it, I'd put it out.
You know the top of a carrot cake?
Yeah.
What's in that? The cream, like I know it's cream cheese, but what is that? Because I didn't do that. I just drizzled icing on top of it.
What, like the thick white bit? I don't actually know.
I'm just thinking.
What, just like Philadelphia and icing sugar? Is that it?
Yeah, soft cheese and sugar. Yeah.
Huh.
It's icing sugar works best.
Icing sugar.
Yes.
Yeah, see, I only put icing sugar. I squeezed an actual orange. Then I put in icing sugar and I made orange icing. And then I just like
Orange.
over the top of it. It looked good.
That sounds
Flavored carrot cake.
Legit. There's orange in carrot cake anyway, and nutmeg and carrot. I didn't know there was like 46 components to make it.
Yeah. Do you know, my mum does a carrot cake and puts chopped pineapple in it, and oh my god, man, it's delish because it makes it dead moist. I said it, yeah.
It's called the moist maker.
Oh god, don't speak about my mum like that, man.
Yeah, so your sister-in-law had her 20-week plan today?
She did, I know, not finding out what it is though, that's annoying, but
As in, like, do they know and don't want to tell anyone?
no, they're not finding out. So they could have found out yesterday, today, whenever, but they're not.
Criminal.
It's
That's criminal.
weird, yeah, I know. So I'm gonna have to now wait till the baby comes out.
See, to me, I'm not into the surprises. Like, I'm going to need to know. I need to clean a room. I need to buy a cushion.
The surprise is a baby's just come out of you. Like, that's the surprise.
Right, like white, you're both white.
Be ready to come out, but
Yeah, like what colour is it? This is what the surprise should be. Like, she's a bit brown, he's not. Like, what colour? Like that.
She looks, what's the, not Malaysian, but she's like, what those?
Well, she's half Philippine, isn't she? So,
Yeah, Filipino.
but yeah, that's what, yeah, Philippine. I don't know.
Look, Luke's running with you on this, is it?
Never a dull day here at SweatBox, guys. Oh, by the way, massively not surprised that Jake won this step challenge with 183 steps, 183,000 steps
In a week.
in a week.
Well done.
100,000 more.
Fran, yeah, I did 87,000. He did 100.
I'm just glad that I beat someone and it was Sam. I'm like, I'm taking this. I'm like, yes.
You've done about 100,000 more than Greg.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I can't see anyone.
I've got 170,000 more than me.
I don't know.
Gallery cat. And Sam got 63,000. I killed him with 87,000. So that was good.
However, I did do a 35k bike.
Yeah. Me too, Sam.
I didn't.
Micro boys.
Greg even witnessed it, that it was proof I did actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Firm result.
Guys, but it wasn't called the Who Can Go on Their Bike Challenge. It was called the Step
Can we
Challenge.
do that next? Can we do a bike challenge next?
Yes.
Challenge.
Miles on the bike. Well, I thought calorie challenge. Who can get as close to their calories? Because yesterday I got within one. I went over by 1 calorie.
Oh, that's shit.
Should we do?
Right, guys? I think it's 5 past now, so I think we're probably.
Guys, has got 18.
No, we're still within the 6-minute time cap of Mum's stations. Don't worry. The wooden spoon comes out at 10, but we're all good for now.
I don't understand why people are late when we're on lockdown. What's that all about?
Like the traffic in the hall.
That is a legit question.
It is a 10 o'clock start and they're always 5 minutes late. I don't understand that.
Listen, Sergeant McCoy.
I'm just saying.
Nobody else lives that military life. So firstly, take
You're
off.
on lockdown. What have you got to do?
It could be key workers.
Could you clean out the jewellery box?
And that's fine with you. Well, yes, they could be.
They could be trying to assemble an archway.
6 minutes past 10.
Could be
6
doing
minutes
that.
past 10.
You could be
Let's
making their own
The shampoo you use.
10:06.
Right, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Have we got everything?
Yeah, just a kettlebell, sis.
Okay, guys. So today we've got two elements to work out. Mute your mics, team. Mute your mics. There's a lot of feedback coming through. Got it? It's all right, Janine, I muted yours. Okay, I think we're good. Who's, like, I can hear someone's bloody mum. Right, got it. Okay. There's two elements to your workout today. The first one is your get moving conditioning. It's a 30-20-10. And the second one is a core element. Some people did the Sunday workout and yesterday's workout, and if your abs are particularly sore, you can try it. And if you don't feel like you can get enough contraction in your abdominals, you're not getting the best out of the movements, then the second part is optional, okay? So you might just want to do the first workout. You don't have to do the core if you don't want to. I did the first round on it, and I wasn't getting the right shapes, so I didn't do the rest because my abs are in bits. So let's get warm before we start the workout. We'll go through 3 rounds of a warm-up, and then we'll do 1 round, a slow round, of the actual components in the workout today, so that we can figure out if we feel good on them, if we're using the right weight, and if you have any questions. So for the warm-up, you're going to do 10 toe taps. My hamstrings are real tight, so I needed these today. Then into 10 Cossack squats. That's your side lunge. Over. You've got 3 rounds to do, so if you want to take it steady on the first round and stay above parallel, that's fine. And then you're going to do 5 walkouts. Feet start at the front. Walk all the way out to plank position and walk all the way back. If you're stiff in your hamstrings, bend your knees. Otherwise, keep your legs as straight as you can. And then you'll do 5 deadlifts with a weight that you have. A kettlebell or a barbell. All you're going to do is your deadlift, starting on the floor up to the hips. Okay, remember and keep your back nice and flat. Squeeze your glutes on the way up. You're only doing 5 reps. So it's 10 toe taps, 10 Cossack squat, 5 walkouts, 5 deadlifts, 3 rounds. Ready?
Right.
Come on then. Let's just start the warm-up. Okay, guys, when you're ready, just begin. And Sam's going to do the warm-up with you, so if you do forget, just have a quick look at what Sam's doing.
Tunes on.
Happening, Dino. Just seeing you slide on in. I'm down for you. Yeah, what? Yeah, do one. Yeah, do one. One. No, no, I haven't done anything. No truth. You've been a knobhead. Can't be bothered with you. Good job, guys. And when you're finished, just chill. Spend a minute or so stretching any areas that feel particularly tight. And we'll run over the movements of the workout. All good? Just finishing off? Okay, so let's just have a little look at our workout. It is a 30-20-10. We've got 3 movements, so you will do 30 reps of all 3 movements, 20 reps of all 3 movements, 10 reps of all 3 movements. Now, this workout, I think it should be done a little bit slower. Shouldn't be for speed. It's about getting a bit of a burn on your legs, on your glutes, and through your back. So if you have a heavier weight that you can use, pick the heavier weight. If you're using a lighter weight, just move a little bit slower. Make it a very deliberate workout, okay? Exercise 1 is the reverse lunge. So holding your weight, whether you hold it in the middle, whether you hold it in a hand and swap hands, really it's okay. But I held mine in the middle this morning. So holding your weight, you're going to keep your feet about hip width apart, and you're going to reverse lunge, step back till your knee touches the floor. Step forward. So what you don't want to do is have your feet too close together or in line. Have your feet in line because it makes you quite unstable. So look at Sam's feet. They're hip width apart and they stay hip width apart when he steps back. Okay? Reverse lunge. So it's 30 in total every time your knee touches the floor. You don't have to have your knee touch the floor if you've got sore knees or you find that range of motion just a little bit too much on your joints. So you can stay just above. That's fine too. Otherwise, stick an ab mat down and bang your knee down to your ab mat. Any questions on the reverse lunge? Kazi baby, wait the now. I'll unmute you. Yes.
Because I'm going to do it onto that back mat. Can I do 15 on one side, then move it over and do 15 on the other?
Sure,
Yes.
yeah. No problem. Okay, guys. Exercise 2. It's going to be a suitcase deadlift. So this means you deadlift on the outside of your foot. So instead of right in the middle of your 2 feet, the weight will be on the outside of your foot. Okay? So what you want to do is have your feet a little bit like shoulder width apart or hip width apart, that's fine. And you're going to bend your knees a little, but you're still going to maintain that flat back. Hand on your suitcase and stand up. Back down. Okay, so the weight touches the outside of your foot. From the side, it looks exactly the same. Your hips still stay high. The difference of these is it requires a lot more stability in the trunk. So where you work here, your obliques versus your low back. So the side that you're lifting on, your low back is working hard, but your opposite side oblique is working hard to keep your trunk central. So don't lean over, don't drop shoulders, stay straight in your trunk when you lean down to one side, okay? They're called suitcase deadlift. Different way to train your core and your back. Any questions on the suitcase deadlift? You've got 30 reps. This morning, I used a heavy weight, so I went 5, 5, 5, 5. You could do 15 and 15 if your weight's not that heavy or you feel that you can, but again, move slowly and touch the weight to the ground every time. Don't bend your knees excessively. It's not a squat. Happy? Cool. Exercise 3 is a bicycle crunch. Laying on the floor, you're going to go elbow to opposite knee. If you find this difficult and you can't get yourself up to that range, just bring your knees up and reach this way. Okay? Any questions on the bicycle crunch? Now what we're going to do is a little round of 6. Do 6 reverse lunge, 6 suitcase deadlift, 6 bicycle crunch. Let's go. Stand by for what? Because I was going to say, how are you going to suitcase deadlift the sandbag? Equally, guys, if you didn't have a heavy enough weight and you did want to lift heavier, whatever weight you have, put it in a backpack and throw in a bunch of tins of beans and bottles of water, thus heavier weight to lift. Always a good option. If If during this little round you feel anything like odd in your back or your legs, it's really common that we're asymmetrical. Don't expect to be as strong on your right as you are on your left. It's pretty common you won't be. But if you have any pain, let us know and I'll give you an alternative exercise. Weakness is fine, we can work through that, but pain, not okay. Okay, team. Everyone looks like they are okay. Figured out what they're going to do.
Greg's just nipped to the bathroom.
That's okay. Okay. So if you're going to put on your own banging tunes, go ahead and put on your own banging tunes. Sam's going to do the workout with you. So if you forget where you are, just have a little look at what he's doing. We'll give everyone a minute. I think a few people have popped to the bathroom. Nervous wee. Actually, interestingly, I just popped to the bathroom and I've put my leggings on backwards. You only know that if you nip for a pee and then you realise that all the label is in the front. Yeah, look, all the writing's in the front. So I've got my leggings on backwards, guys. So that's meant to be there. Oh well. I do that all the time. I usually wear them inside out.
You put your light on when you get dressed, love.
Yeah, I know. But it's like 6 a.m. and I'm like, trying to put my leggings on, so, you know. Okay, all good. Right, we got someone in every screen. Perfect. There is no time cap on this one. We'll all move through it together, okay? So get a good burn on your legs, squeeze your glutes, and in your reverse lunge, the more upright your body position is as you lunge, the more you'll hit your glute. If you start leaning forward in your reverse lunge, you're gonna start feel it in your quads. Yeah, so get your shoulders up. Not in this position, get in this position here, and then you're actually using your bum cheeks. Shoulders back is a better glute hit. Okay, guys, I'll put on some banging tunes. Sam will start with you. I'll put on a clock just to see where we're at. 10 seconds to start. 2, 1, let's go. Nice work, guys. It looks good. Good job, Janine. Getting them legs buff. Keep that chest up, shoulders back, as upright as you can. After your lunges, it's your suitcase deadlift. This is us practicing for going on our holidays. Yeah, 2021. Those suitcase deadlifts get pretty spicy. And then it's bicycle crunch. So if you can, get yourself all the way up off the ground, opposite elbow to knee. So Kat, you're gonna wanna sit up more so that your low back comes off the ground. Yeah, so lay down and then go up like you're doing a V-up. Yeah, there you go. So your low back comes off the ground too, there you go. I know, that makes them way worse. No, that makes them harder. Yeah. Nice, guys. Looks good. Good job, team. Nice, guys. Keep moving then. Take a wee second, then keep moving. That's all right. Beat the song, yeah. The second time. This was on, and we met these people on a bus, and somehow I ended up with a big pink hat. It was fun. It was a good time. It was good all the time. Well done, team. Looks good. Keep a soft bend in the knees on the deadlift, but make sure you feel it in your bum and your back. Squeeze your core. That'll help you stay nice and straight. Let's go, Sammy. You can do it. Nice, guys. Good little burn today. Not too longy. For me, it was my back hanging off. job, guys. Take your time. Keep working through it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but you still got to get your steps every day. It's a habit, isn't it? Do 6 daily. That's my habits. Jimbo, did you wipe the floor with your dad? Get finished first, boy. That's it. That's how it starts.
Too far ahead, you can never catch up.
Yeah. So while everyone's just finishing off, if you're done, just take a minute or two to stretch your low back. Whether you sit on the floor and lean forward, whether you lay on your back and bring your knee over, just give yourself a minute or two to stretch your low back. And if you did find one side was a lot harder than the other on suitcase deadlift, it might be a good idea to look at balancing your core a little bit better. If you need help with that, you can always ask. We'll give you something to do. Okay, guys. Good job. So that was our strength element. I quite enjoyed that this morning. So, yeah, good change of pace, just working on slow strength. However, we are going to do some isometric holds. One of the best ways to increase your strength in captivity, when all you've got is like one dumbbell, is with isometric holds and pulls. So we're going to do a towel workout one of these days. Like loads of things you can do with it. One of them being you stand on it, you hold the ends, and you're in a deadlift position, you pull as hard as you can. You're essentially trying to pull yourself off the ground. But it's like it replicates 1 rep max deadlift because you're pulling as hard as you would. Anyway, moving on. Your next element today is core. Now this is optional, so we will give you every way to do it, but if you feel like your core is absolutely fried, you can't contract your abs and actually hold a hollow position, then it's optional, don't worry about it. Okay, so the first exercise, this is going to be a 12-minute EMOM. So every minute we'll give you one exercise to do for 30 seconds. You'll then take 30 seconds rest. We'll move on to the second exercise. We've got 3 exercises. Exercise 1 is the hollow hold. A hollow hold is when we lay flat on the ground, put your feet together, and what you're going to do is you're going to squeeze your pelvis so that it tilts under. So imagine I was putting my hand under Sam's lower back. I don't want to be able to get my hand underneath. I want him to crush his lower back into the floor. Okay, so crush your lower back into the floor. Then what you're going to do is you're going to raise your feet up and you're going to squeeze your legs together as hard as you can. Then you're going to raise your shoulders up. So this is a dish position or a hollow position. And we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Okay, relax. So the important parts to remember here is your feet are squeezing together. That increases tension in the quads and in the lower core. Your lower back is staying connected to the ground and your hands go up. First available option, good, like this. First available option is you'll do the leg part, but you'll keep your legs out straight, but your arms will come forward, okay? So like this. So it's like a really low V-sit, okay? Because this will help you keep your pelvis tilted backwards, which increases your core compression. Even if this is a little bit too difficult, it's fine, that's quite advanced still. Go into the same position, but bring your knees into your chest. Like this. And then you'll be able to keep your lower back on the ground. This is called a tuck. So obviously to progress from this to legs being out straight, you would just slowly start creeping your knees out a little bit further from your body. Okay? Does everyone feel like they've got an available option on the hollow? 30-second hold. Sweet as a nut. Then, minute 2, it's 30 seconds of leg raises. Laying on the floor, legs out straight, hands under your back, here. And then you're just gonna straight legs, feet together, point your toes, club feet, point your toes all the way up and down. To make them easier, bring your knees in a little and bend your knees. Actually, to make them really hard, when you lay and you do them flat, take your hands away from under your back, put them flat beside you. This is harder. Yeah? Any questions on leg raises? Again, it's just 30 seconds, so you might do 5, you might do 30. If you want a proper core pump, smash them out, do loads on that one. Then 30 seconds rest, then 30 seconds of an arc hold. So basically a back extension, also using your feet. So lay flat down, this time push your hips and your pelvis into the ground, put your feet together, squeeze them and raise them up, squeezing through your glutes, and then use your upper body too, and raise your arms up. The first available option is to go into a bullet. Put your arms by your side. Yeah. Then squeeze and come up this way. So that's your first option. Just helps you pull your shoulders back and you'll be able to engage through your low back a little bit better. And then if that's okay, or if that's still a bit too challenging, you can go to Cobra. So squeeze through your glutes and your feet. And in your hands, very minimal pressure. Your hands are just lightly touching the ground, but it'll help you support your upper body. Okay, so your options are arc hold, the bullet hold, or your Cobra hold. Oh, clearly, because when I said bullet, you didn't do anything. Any questions from any of those 3 movements? Take 1 minute to test all 3 of them out. Just have a quick play. See which option you're going to choose. Stay out of the way, Sammy. Hollow, leg raises, arc. Hollow, leg raises, arc. Get out of the way, Sam.
You want me to do a hollow again?
Do a hollow. She's hit the floor. She didn't watch the other 2. She's going full tatties, this one. Full hollow. Yeah, I know.
Guys, you're on mute.
Right, I've got you off mute. See if you're doing it right. Yeah, and if your lower back is connected to the ground, you're doing it right. If I could get my hand underneath your back, you're not doing it right.
No, you can't.
Okay.
Next one.
Yeah, the next one's the leg raises, which you're an absolute pro at. Yeah, smashed it, Kazi. The next one, the last one's the arc. That's when you lay on your front. Squeeze your glutes. So the important thing of these is squeeze your feet together. Imagine you've got a penny between your feet. Trying to keep the penny between your feet. Yeah, increases core tension.
We used to call that last one dolphin raises.
Interesting story.
Well, not really.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
But it's true.
Factual information. Right, team? I'll put on our 12 minutes and I'll call out 3, 2, 1, go, hollow, and then I'll tell you when you're halfway, and then we'll stop, we'll rest, and we'll go again. Core, let's do it. Okay, 10 seconds. Okay. Sam will do your first round with you anyway. 2, 1, let's go. Hollow hold. Squeeze the feet together, point the toes, and then take your arms above your head so you're on the phone, that's it. Your biceps should be close to your ears. Shoulders up off the ground, mum. That's it. Good job. Good feet, Cat. Good job, guys. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice. You're going to go on to 30 seconds of leg raises in a second. Your feet never look like that when you do skills. You got big club feet. 10 seconds. And this is just a max effort, 30 seconds of leg raises. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good job, guys. You have got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Onto your front, it is arc hold next. These positions and shapes are the fundamentals to all of our gymnastic skills. So if you are looking to increase your gymnastic skills, toes to bar, even pull-ups or muscle-ups, these are essential. Starting our arc hold. 3, 2, 1, go. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the feet together, close all daylight in the feet. Head should be looking down to the floor, arms should be either up by your head or right by your side, halfway. Squeeze up, hard as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Good. Gonna go back onto our hollow. Hello, hollow.
Oh,
Murphy. Murphy. Hamster bat. 10 seconds. Hollow hold. 3, 2, 1, go. The harder you squeeze your feet together, the more benefit this is going to bring. Try and straighten your arms as well. Keep your arms locked out and straight above you. Good job. Low back squashed into the ground. Vicky, bring your feet down a little, love. A little bit down. Good. Doing well. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Leg raises will be next. Starting in 10. 3, 2, 1, leg raises. Squeeze your pelvis around it. Because your pelvis isn't a good enough tilt. 20 gone, 10 to go. 3, 2, 1, rest. We'll go on to arc. If in leg raises you feel it in your lower back, you need to tilt your pelvis more. So you need to crush your lower back into the ground more. Marvin! Starting arc in 10. 3, 2, 1, arc. Squeeze your glutes, straighten your legs, straighten your arms. Squeeze through your low back, eyes looking down. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good job. Onto hollow. What are you saying, Mum?
How many rounds?
We're doing 12 minutes, so it's 4 rounds, and you've done 2 rounds now.
All right.
Try do 3 rounds, see how you get on.
Yeah.
Starting hollow in 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, if it gets tough at this point, bring your knees in a touch and make sure your low back is in the floor. That's the important part, your lower back. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Good, we're gonna go into leg raises. All of these movements are about core compression. If your pelvis is tilted and your back's in an arc, you cannot compress your abdominals. So make sure that your pelvis is tilted back and that you can crush your abs together. Start in leg raises. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Point the toes, straighten the legs. 10 to go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good work. Going on to arc hold. This little set we're doing, you guys could do this every couple of days if you wanted to help with your gymnastics skills.
Yeah, watch me.
10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, arc. Keep the quality, feet squeezed together, glutes squashed as hard as you can. Low back engaged, arms straight. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Well done. That is 3 rounds complete. We have got 1 more round to go. 15 seconds and we're going to begin hollow. Last set, best set, Sam says. Starting hollow in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Looks good, team, looks good. Whatever variance you need to keep your back squashed down, do your best, doing well. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job.
I am sweating.
Last set of leg raises. Sweaty eyelids. Starting leg raises in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Nice work, guys. It looks good. Point those toes. Squeeze your quads. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good. Last exercise, your arc hold. Yeah. Yeah. Good job, guys. So maximum body tension in this. Every single muscle should be working. Okay? Reach forward with your arms. Reach down with your toes. 3, 2, 1. Arc. Good. Make yourself as long as possible. Squeeze your glutes. Arms up and straight. Keep reaching with the feet, squeezing your penny. 10 seconds. Max contraction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Well done. Good job, guys. I'm going to unmute your mics. I've unmuted a couple of you. Yeah, nice. Well done, guys. Good job. Dad, do you find it easier to get your pelvis to tilt now?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Like, it stays on. I couldn't have done 31 seconds. But it stays on just for the time.
Good. That's good. That's an improvement.
Yeah, definitely. There was no way my lower back could have stayed for anything.
Yeah, that is really good. Does anyone have any particular low back pain when they do like a hollow hold? No, gosh, yeah. You'll struggle to get the tilt, babe, won't you? But bending your knees, does that help?
Yes.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, good. Okay, so if you are struggling at all with trying to get, Janine, we can't see you and you're still on mute, just so you know. If you are struggling with those, it does take time, but being patient and thank you very much. Being patient and adding in your hollow holds and your arc holds is amazing for your low back health. Ignore CrossFit, ignore fitness, ignore gymnastics. It's just really good for your spinal health and your posture. So if you are struggling with any movements, you feel pain or discomfort, add them in a little bit more. Even if you're just doing a little bit of the scaled option, do them more. Well done, guys. That was really good.
Thank you.
Class today. Fitness test 1. Tonight at 6:30 is fitness test 1. So if you did it in the first week, we're redoing it tonight. Doesn't take long. It's like an 8-minute workout. No big deal. But if you did it and you're not joining us tonight, we'll put it on YouTube. You can copy it along. If you didn't do it in week 1, tonight's a good opportunity to log a score because we'll do it again in a couple of weeks. Any questions? No. Thanks. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thank you.
See you.
Bye. Bye, man.
Have a lovely day.
Thank you so much. Open the window. Turn off the heating. Bye.
Bye.